A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. And it's time for a channeling session. So let's get started. In this channeling session, I'm not going to be using the terms masculine and feminine. This is for those who are going to resonate with this message, because there are a lot of people who, due to their inner work, have started experiencing blended energies. Blended energies is a very important stage, very important phase of the twin flame ascension journey, because here the person who's experiencing this ascension journey starts to experience and learns how to use both masculine and feminine energies of them. So as per the download, first and foremost, I want to clarify that here the person who receives the ultimate discard, that person is the one who I'm channeling for. Because whether it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter. One of them goes through the ultimate discard, and ultimate discard is what leads them to their inner work. So they basically get discarded by someone. It can be a catalyst, it can be a false twin, it can even be a soulmate, it can be anyone, that doesn't matter. But what they go through is what matters, and what they have experienced and how it changes them, how it shapes their life, how it shapes their being is what matters in this reading. And I'm clearly being shown someone who is contacting this person and pouring their heart out and mentioning that they feel they are in imprisonment. I mean, that person feels like they are in imprisonment, and they are also, because of that, apologetic. They either have gone through some kind of legal proceeding, or they are probably fearful of going through something legal that is going to destroy them or create a lot of trouble for them. They very strongly feel that who they lost in the past was a true lover, and they want this person back. They also feel that they are changing very strongly. They have very strong thoughts about this person, and that is why they could no longer contain the emotions or keep the emotions to them. They decided to contact, or they decided to meet up in person, or they decided to just talk to them, maybe over a chat or maybe over a phone call, or something happened. Now, when I pick up the cards of this person, I'm also being shown that they are experiencing some kind of poverty consciousness. It could be possible that they are going through some business losses. It could be possible that they are in huge debt. It could also be possible that they are just dependent on someone very badly. They are stuck with that person. I'm also being shown on the tarot deck that they had believed the illusions to be true, but now they realize that whatever they were into were all illusions. They have this very strong realization, and they are sick and tired. They have nowhere else to go. They've just completely given up. Like, it is that level where they no longer want to fight against whatever is destined for them. Now, I'm being shown that they feel that the one they discarded is actually the original gangster. And they need to reach to that person's level. Right now, it is just sharing the sob story, crying over spilt milk, expressing, how bad they feel for what they did. And I'm telling you, the one that I'm channeling, the one who would resonate with this whole reading, is not experiencing only one person telling this to them. They're experiencing this, they're witnessing this being told to them by multiple people. Multiple people are walking up to them and telling them that, I wish I had not left you behind, or I wish I was more mature. If I was more mature, then I would have been with you. I would have chosen you. I would have just not done anything else, but just tried to convince you or keep you in my life by hook or by crook. But I did not know that. I was immature. I had no idea. So I chose whatever came my way, and I hopped on to whichever bus felt like the most comfortable, most easy bus. I didn't want to do so much hard work. I didn't want to work on myself or improve myself. So I just decided that I'll pick up whatever comes my way. And I'm being shown that the person who I'm channeling is actually receiving high honor. So it could be receiving high honor either from one person or from multiple people. When you receive a card like this in a reading or in a downloaded message like this, it actually means that you have reached a level where other people are just looking at you and admiring you, but you're also very humble because you know that these are the same people who had discarded you in the past. These are the same people who had made you cry. These are the same people, if there are more then more, if one then one person, this is the same person who gave you the worst dark night of the soul you ever experienced. But at the same time, you're extremely thankful to this person because of them. You now have the great fortune. And the great fortune can be in multiple forms. It could be a flourishing career, it could be money, it could be just peace of mind, it could be stable relationships with other people, it could be harmony, peace. It's actually the most expensive, priceless things to attain. And you are feeling thankful towards this person because had they not treated you this way, you would not be experiencing this wonder and amazement right now. I'm also being shown this person has been receiving unexpected income. They never thought that whatever they're putting their heart and soul into, because the card of occupation was also shown to me, they never knew that whatever they're doing something they love. They truly loved it and they just tried their hands at it. They decided that in my life, I'll not do anything which is not out of love. So they chose that unconditional love because from everywhere else, from humans, they had basically received so much heartbreak and so much pain. Getting discarded is not easy. Getting rejected by one ultimate person or maybe by series of people is not easy. So they realize that they've gone through a lot, and in the past also they could have gone through a lot, but they continued to work on themselves, and thus there was a change they experienced in their life. And when I say original gangster, this is the word that was given to me when I was writing down the points of the downloaded message. Basically, the one who discarded you actually walked up to you and started crying, which they had probably done in the past, but during the long separation and no contact phase, you either yourself didn't want to talk to them, or the situations or scenarios were such that they were not able to contact you because they were really scared. If I contact this person, what's going to happen? They'll blow it up, or there'll be a bad nasty scene, or they were scared. Basically they were extremely scared. So finally I'm being shown, made the courage, like they attempted it and they decided to share their woes. And in a way they also are doing it because they want the other person to know that I'm not as happy as you are. You are definitely far more happy. You look very peaceful. Your life seems to be sorted. Your everything, even your finances, even your success, all of it seems to be sorted. And they see a hierophant in this person. They see a wise counsel in this person. So they are also contacting this person because they feel that this is the only person who can counsel them, keeping aside the fact that they have also hurt them in the past. And they are apologetic about it. They are sorry about it. They are feeling really regretful that, you know what, I should not have done this. I should not have treated you this way. But what I thought was real was actually an illusion. And you are the person who actually is the star of the situation, as much as the card says it. But it's also symbolic of the fact that you have done a lot of great deal of work on yourself, and it shows. Energy is something which cannot be hidden. Energy is something that is visible. If you are a happy person, if you're a successful person, if you have confidence based out of your experience and practical scenarios, then it will show in your personality. You will walk, talk and act with confidence because that's a part of you now. So this person feels that your energy is of celebration, but they don't know that you are literally always doing inner work. You are very much dedicated and devoted to inner work, and no matter where you have reached, what level you have reached in life, you will not let it go now. You have spoken to your masters, or you have decided, or you have had this conversation with yourself that now I am not going back to the worldly world at any cost. At any cost, I am not going back. If you also had some kind of addiction which you were not letting go of, like one minor addiction, then you are out of that also. And I also see you are very positive right now, very, very positive person. You're not scared of anyone or anything. You're not even scared of being alone, or you're not scared of being by yourself. This is like a really good place to be in. And I'm also been given that you are very abundant. You got everything that you need. Everything. You don't need anybody other than God's love, other than whatever you're here to do, your life purpose, your mission. You don't need anything. So all of this is great. The apology is there, the sorry is there, the regret is there. But in the past few channelings, this is one element that I was always waiting for, but I did not see it in the downloads. But now I see it very clearly, that what you have realized is that people are supposed to say sorry if they're wrong. If their ego is dying, the ego death should lead to a humble and genuine apology. But a genuine apology is not verbal. A genuine apology is not just by words and just by crying. A genuine apology happens when you see changes in a person's behavior. It's always action oriented and not just words oriented. So here in this message, in this downloaded message, one strong emotion that came out was that when the other person walks up to you after a long time and they admit their mistake and they say, you know what, I just made certain blunders and I did certain things and nothing seems to be working out. I genuinely don't know how to fix it. I genuinely don't know what to do. Maybe you can help me. Maybe you can just, I just thought that sharing with you is going to help. And you're also so changed, because changed is shown to me twice. I also saw it on tarot. It gave me Wheel of Fortune, and even in the Kipper's card, the change was one of the first questions when I'd asked. In the Kipper's card also, change was shown to me. So you have changed a lot as a person. You are not getting very emotional looking at their apology or their sorry, because in the past, I've been shown that in the past, they said sorry to you a couple of times and you accepted them back, and there was this whole runner-chaser dynamic which was followed by a long separation and some kind of a betrayal. I was also shown that this same person acted like a false person. They were a false person and they gave you terrible time because of that. So now after the long separation, or after that phase is over, the deep dark night is gone, you are becoming like a coconut. You're very much protected from the outside. Inside you may be a softie, a very lovable person, a very sweet person, tender person, but outside you got a very thick skull. You are also like a tortoise. How the tortoise has this very nice, like the outer skin, the shell of the tortoise. You've developed that shell, and that shell protects you from everything. So you are telling this person now that if you really want me to believe that you feel sorry for what you did, or you feel apologetic for what you did, or whatever you're saying, that you're in pain, you are going through this trouble or that trouble. Maybe sometimes some very cunning and clever people, what they try to do is, they're actually not trying to say sorry. Sometimes they are just trying to take a blessing from the person they have hurt. By telling them their sob stories, by telling them what all they are witnessing, what all they are going through, they try to get the other person to give them some blessings, have a change of heart towards them. But you are such a tough nut to crack that you are not even giving that to anyone. You are telling that person that even if I bless you, even if I tell you, hey, everything will be okay and go and be happy, that's not gonna work, because it's your own karma. You always reap what you sow. So you are reaping everything that you've sown. You put out something bad in the universe, like you betrayed someone, you betrayed me, I'm sure you betrayed other people. So because of that betrayal, all of this is happening to you. And if you want to talk to me, like say you're committed to somebody else, for example, you're married to someone else, or you're in a relationship with someone else, or you are just committed to the same group of people that you were earlier committed to, who were the deciding factors, their decision made everything happen in your life. If you're still with those people, with the same bunch of people, and you are still under their slavery, because clearly it was shown to me. Where is that card gone? Clearly I was shown. When I asked what is the emotion of this person, what are they really going through, I was given this card. So they are clearly still under their imprisonment. They are trying to find out ways to get out. They are talking to a mouse. They are seeking help from somewhere. Maybe they are shouting from the cage inside. So they also know that they are in a cage. They also know that they are a slave. They are in slavery right now. But they are looking for your support, because that seems to be the easy thing to do. But you're telling them that I'm sorry. I'm so sad for you for a minute. Yes, I'm feeling bad for you. I accept your apology, whatever it is. But just by these words and talks, you cannot impress me, because I have witnessed these things in the past and I got a thick skull. I got a thick skull and a thick shell because of my experiences. So if you really want to show to me that you are changing, or you have changed, or you have learned your lessons, then you prove it in your actions and you show it in your behavior. Another thing that's very evident from this particular reading is that the person who was discarded is not actually satisfied with the happenings. I'm being shown over here that even though there is an apology, or even though, and I'm saying even though, I know I should not be saying it, but I'm trying to explain it to you. Even though there's an apology, and even though the contact has been initiated by someone else, still this person is like, I don't accept it. But they are not doing it in a way which is like very in the face. I see a very business-like mindset, a very business-like behavior. I see this person has become a very, very smart person, and the way with which they are dealing, I think everything happens via divine timing. So God always creates these type of situations, or they always make you witness these type of things when you're ready for it, when you are able to be this practical and be able to tell the other person that, look, you might have even said that this does not suit you, this behavior, messaging me, talking to me, or contacting me, calling me, or even meeting me if the meeting happens in physical. You're not very satisfied with their behavior. You don't like their behavior. You're trying to remind them that this is not how it should happen, because you need to show it to me. You need to show it to me. So the temperance is literally like, the person is temperance right now. They are in the temperance energies, and they are very balanced, very sorted, very methodical, and they are not going to get affected by any of this. I'm being shown. This person that I'm channeling right now has reached a very kick-ass place, and they are the original gangster. But this is not something that they are saying it. They are not saying that I am the original gangster and I know this and I know that. It's the other person who's saying that you are the original gangster. You are the original. You are the real deal. You are the real deal, and I have figured it out. I have figured it out because I have only failed and you have only been successful. My dear friends, with my own experience also, I can tell this to you, that if you are actually in the right way, in the correct way, doing the inner work, then it takes some amount of time. This does not happen in 2 months or 3 months or 4 months or 6 months. It takes time. Every good thing takes time. Inner work takes time. For anybody to learn a skill, for anyone to reach to a level of mastery, it takes time. And there are 4 prominent cards that were given to me about this person, and it will actually make you very happy. And as I was saying, that with my own experience, I can say this, that after you are in that level where you are very detached, that's when people start looking up to you as wise counsel. So one was this card. When I asked about the situation or the place they are in, number 1 was this. And I keep saying that money is not the only driving force that teaches us or shows us that somebody is abundant. It is peace of mind and contentment, and to be able to generate the resources or whatever that you need in the materialistic reality. The second card that was shown to me was of the Emperor. Here also I am being shown the masculine energy is not only healed, but it's also in a very authoritative position. The third card is of the Hierophant, which I've already explained to you guys. Here also the person is in a place of authority, and they are also a trusted wise counsel, which means that the one who is connecting, the one who's contacting back, or the one who's apologizing, actually with practical experience has realized that this is a wise counsel. You are the wise counsel. If you resonate with this channeling, then they consider you to be that wise counsel with whom they can share everything, and they know that you are very detached. You are not the person who's getting excited. And the fourth very important card that was shown to me was Justice. It seems to me that in this card, the feeling of justice is being served to you hot and fresh on a platter. Justice being served is popping out very strongly. With this communication, or with this contact, or with this apology, or with this whatever pouring of emotions, even an attempt to meet in the physical or an actual meeting that has taken place, and your level of detachment, like you are meeting this person in this energy, you are communicating with this person like this, wearing this gown. The red color denotes that your root chakra is absolutely healed. You are not depending on anyone for anything, especially for materialistic things. It also shows that you're in a very good place right now, and this is a permanent place. This place is not going to be taken away from you. Not here, not anywhere else, not also when you cross over. For eternity, you have formed a strong foundation and base for yourself. And because you are so independent, and because you're so smart, such a genius you have become, that you are not getting affected by anybody's coming or going. The only person you will get impressed with, for example, if this is you, then either the other person has to be in this place, or they have to be in this place to be in sync with you, to be in balance with you. Because if you look at all these three cards, they all are very similar in terms of their energy. Let me show you. So the only type of people who can stand next to the justice, the energy of justice, is either the Emperor or it's the Hierophant. Then only it will be an equal match. So the other person has to work hard to reach to your original gangster level. And you with your communication, you with your talking, you with your level of maturity have shown it to them that in order to be with me, in order to be around me, you gotta be an original gangster too. Or else, good luck, all the very best. Because you somewhere know that if this person is reaching out to you, then they have gone through a lot. They are going through a lot, and they have no other options. In fact, I'm also being shown, when I was told that the other person is pouring their heart out in front of you, it's also because they are keeping you in very high regard, very high honor. They respect you because they realize that whatever you told them, whatever you were saying, or whatever was happening between you and that person was the real deal, was a genuine emotion. And whatever they're experiencing with others, it could be disharmony, it could be fights, it could be, the false person energy. They realize that the problem was with them, not with you. And this is a really, really amazing space for you as well as for that other person, because here is where the change will happen. The card of change came like twice in both the decks. So this is where I'm going to close this particular downloaded message, collective message. I will see you soon in another one. One love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.